call Michael God, members of the National Executive Committee, for standing with us during our struggle to ensure that justice prevails in the case the National Patriotic Party was the Elections Commission in 2022, October 7. This party, with little resources, decided to obey the opinion of the Supreme Court by taking the party to convention after a long legal battle, when the right of the National Executive Committee was being encroached upon by the then standard bearer of the party, Joel Taylor, proceeded to court seeking declaring judgment, thus establishing our right as leaders of the party. Went to the court and we filed the actions at the civil law court. The civil law court ruled in favor of the leadership, and Mr. Stiller and others were not satisfied and took the matter to the Supreme Court. They later withdrew, they took the matter to the Supreme Court. The court mandated that we hold a convention. And indeed, we decided to proceed at the National Executive Committee meeting, where the National Executive Committee then presided over by Senator James Brown, who was chairman at the time. We voted and decided we have a convention on October 7th. True to the words of members of the National Executive Committee, this party committed the resources of over $90,000 United States dollars from the party's own cover to hold a convention, the 7th Biennial Convention. After the convention, no one communicated to the Election Commission to register the disagreement. And the Election Commission did not take any position, but remained quiet and allowed us to feed candidates through the coalition of Democratic team, where the framework document was signed by this leadership headed by me. After Chairman Bani has a disagreement and he left during the election, we signed the coalition agreement, we signed a nomination form, and those forms were provided for us by the Elections Commission. So it became shocking. After the election and our assessment withdrawal from the Coalition for Democratic Change, the Election Commission decided to revoke recognition to this leadership. And predicated upon that, I decided, look, we are not going to engage in violence. As a former lawyer, as a former lawmaker, a lawyer, I decided that we seek the intervention of the court by way of petition to compel them to do what the law requires of them to do. That is, as a commission, you are not to interfere with political party. You don't have a choice in political party as to who the leadership is. All you have to do is to work with the party in line with the election law of the country. So a few people at the Elections Commission felt that it was time for them to muscle this leadership. So we proceeded to the court on mandamus. After argument, the court reasoned that this leadership that evolved from the 7th Biennial Convention is a legitimate leadership of this party. It is on its note today. We are happy that we got a ruling in our favor. And let me say this clearly, that we want to embrace all of our partisans in and abroad for us to come together and build our party. This party is distinct from other parties because this party evolved from a long struggle that men and women sacrificed their sweat and their blood for the establishment of the institution. And nobody can think you muscle off. But nobody can think that you can put the NPP and just treat us. This is why we decided to take the stand that we took. Unlike other political parties, especially in demonstration of violence, we decided to choose the part of the law. And the law, and we have prevailed. This is the opinion of the Supreme Court Justice in Chamber. And I will convene an emergency executive committee meeting very soon to determine a way forward with rebuilding of our party. First, the NEC will meet. We will consider holding a mass meeting of the party to determine the way forward, especially in ensuring that we have those vacancies that exist in the party filled. If there's a need, even we also place squarely to the disposal of the partisan, the start of the political leader of this party. You know, under our constitution, the standard bearer of the party had two terms, which the current standard bearer, that was then vice president of the republic, was elected 2011, 2017, and 2023. So meaning he had no tenure to enjoy. So this issue we placed before the convention or the special session that we will call for the purpose of deciding the way forward of this party. Let me also say here clearly that the comment of the speaker, that he's one of the Gene speaker, that was completed out of order parliamentarily. The product of a decision of the majority is, for us as the National Patriotic Party, we will all recognize a decision or an effort of the majority, irrespective of which political party it matters. So let it be clear that if we begin to single out a strength for a single political party going out of action by other the political party, we think you are inviting more chaos in the legislature than before. And we want to ask Speaker Kuhn to retract that statement. The legislature is comprised of ruling and opposition. So he is not a regime speaker because the Unity Party does not command majority in the legislature, and the legislature is for us all. Notwithstanding, we from the NPP will have our partisans that were part of the struggle that led to the change of the cabinet building, and for us to recognize the strength of the majority of legislators that are currently in the legislature. Then we also want to say here that the NPP, as going forward, will take critical stand on all issues in the country. When it is good, we say it's good. When it is bad, we speak about it. And there should be, if there's the war against corruption, but for us all, it should not be selective. And we want to thank President Boakai for the recent decision that compare political parties, that compare official government who did not declare their intention, who did not declare their assets, to declare their assets. That is to say the suspension, and you go beyond. People who are in government, the NPP, the only official of our party in government position, were magnanimous enough to speak to us about this about what the ombudsman's position on the dual rule. So those officials that we think it is about time the court to ensure that those officials who preside over state court at the same time holding political position, there should be a definitive decision on this matter. Because the essence of the code of conduct was to ensure a level playing field for us all. I want to say thank you for coming. Again, we work with all of our partisans to ensure a united political party.